What up, y'all? Welcome back to Black Boulevard. We're your hosts, Nicholas Green and Cordell Smith, with our special guests, Mo and Grant. And today we are talking about basically men in breakups. Cordell, why do you think it's so hard for men to leave women alone after a breakup, bro?
Man, that's a tough one. It's attachment. I think that's the first thing. I think as men, we have this animalistic masculinity about us where if we've been with a woman for X amount of years or even months, we feel partly control of her. You know what I mean? We feel
entitled to her type shit.
Entitlement, you know what I mean? Whether it's right or wrong, but we have that sense of pride as well. You know what I mean? It's like, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're not together, even if we're on a breakup, I still got rights to you. You know what I'm saying? This is mine. It's kind of fucked up to say, but it's the truth. That's kind of how we feel post breakup. And I can say the same thing even goes for women, but for men, we just kind of show it more. You know what I mean? Women kind of hold it inside. Sometimes, like, I feel like girls be wanting to express themselves more when they heartbroken, but they be trying to kind of keep it in.
Right.
But I feel like with men, like, I'll never forget, Chris Brown had broke up with Karuchi, and TMZ had caught this nigga, like, outside of the club, like, all in her face, like, where you going? Who you, like, follow her in the car? You know what I'm saying? Like, a big-ass breakup. I think it was after he had the baby with other shorties. So I kind of feel like that's just, you know, kind of how we roll when it comes to us, you know what I'm saying, on the breakup. Like, we go try to tap in with you. We gonna hit you up. Like, that's just how it goes, man.
I definitely feel you. I feel like, in my opinion, it's a lot of that, but it's also a lot of I feel like attachment, but I feel like it's, for me personally, it's like sexual attachment. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody fuck you like your bitch type shit. Like, don't nobody fuck you like your woman, like your old lady type shit.
Right.
I feel like that's the real shit for me. Like, yeah, I like smelling you. I like sleeping with you. I'm like sleeping in the same bed, playing house with you. But at the end of the day, it really come down to vagina, like, or dick, or for women. Like if another nigga got your old lady, it don't be like another nigga treating your old lady right. Like, I don't be like, oh my God, this nigga's buying my bitch flowers. It'd be like more like, this nigga got my sweet pussy.
I feel y'all, but all that stuff sometimes feel kind of surface when it comes to, like, in a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of commitment for me personally to let a woman go down, break my barriers. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a breakup,
talk that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That last one broke some of the barriers, and you'd be like, man, it take a long time for other people to open those doors. So
like starting all over
attachment. Yeah, exactly.
No. I think high key too, though, it's like you have to learn some type of lesson after that breakup, right? So, like, it depends on you know how long were you with Shorty, you know, like what did she teach you while y'all were together, like because that's gonna depend on how hard it hurts, you know what I'm saying, like if y'all break up. So then afterwards, you know, if like you're trying to, you know, still get back with it, like Nick said, you know, it's like, what is it? Is it emotional attachment or is it just sex? You know, and if it's just the sex, then that's just pride on our part. You know,
okay, Grant, I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question for you, Grant. So why do you think when men break up, we instantly rebound with a woman? We don't typically take that time out to, you know what I'm saying, to grieve the relationship, so to speak. Men typically just, I can speak for myself, I typically just jump in. I know a lot of niggas is like that. So why you feel that is?
You know what?
Explain it to the women. Why do you feel like men are like that, bro?
Well, me personally, I like to take a little bit of time. I kind of always thought it was reverse. I feel like after breakups, like, because at the end of the day, like if a girl walks up to a dude and is like, let's fuck, dude's really gonna be about it. You know what I'm saying? After the breakup, a dude walks up to a girl and is like, let's fuck. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put more work in. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just like always automatic because, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the women always hold more power. But I think if you know, after a breakup, you know what? The main thing it is we hold so much in, especially as Black men, as POC, right? We don't really like open up the way that we're supposed to during the relationship. So I feel like after the breakup, we're trying to like release all that like built up, you know, energy and pain and hurt, and just like try to put a Band-Aid on it by just hooking up with somebody else, thinking that it's gonna help. You know,
Mo, Cordell, y'all agree? Y'all feel like do y'all also feel like women get over it quicker? Y'all feel like men get over it quicker?
Man, I don't know. It says a 50-50 because everybody got their own emotional ties to everything. I feel like women has a lot more emotional ties, but once that emotional tie breaks and it's severed, it's definitely over with. For men, it takes a little bit more time to heal and all that stuff, like to rebuild that courage. Like, yeah, I'm still a dog out here, you know what I'm saying? But and that's sometimes the reason why a lot of niggas just be out here and like, man, I just need to fuck on something, blah 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 blah, just so they could have that quote unquote masculine feel again, you know what I'm saying? So
because we don't be opening up to each other afterwards either. You know what I'm saying? Like about our hurt or about the pain we really going through. We probably just like I said, we just mask it.
I feel like when me and Cordell speak on it, I feel like in my perspective, the reason why I probably move on quicker is just simply because I'm used to having, I hate to say it, but I'm not used to being single. I'm not used to just being alone type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I personally like the female being in my environment. It just feels more right, in my opinion, than to be alone. Like, I don't, that sound kind of weird, Cordell. What do you feel what I'm saying, bro?
I think men in general have a problem with solidarity. I feel like we don't like being alone. We have to have a girl to have sex. We have to have a thing to chill with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if it's not, got to be around something. Women deal with solidarity better than they can kind of be by themselves. They can focus on their career. They could go out with their girls and not have sex with somebody. Meanwhile, men, I break up with my girl yesterday. Maybe a week or 2 weeks from now, I probably got something else. And that's just how men are. We just creatures of habit, where it's like, all right, if she's not giving me sex, I'm not getting no fun, no loving memories with her. I'm gonna find it with the next girl. So I feel like men actually probably deal with breakup worse, but we replace it with another woman.
And that's how we validate each other too, though, right? It's like, oh, this nigga got hoes. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I fucks with Cordell, or I fucks with Nick, or I fucks with Mo because he got hoes. You know what I'm saying? We find out that he got bitches with him, or he know the bitches, you know? And like that's like an over validation with each other, you know.
All right, Mo, I got a question for you, bro. So
what's up, bro?
In your mind, like in your world, like what's the biggest? You ain't gotta be too specific, but like what's the biggest heartbreak? How did that feel for you, and how did it mold you and change the man you are today and how you date now?
Well, for one, when it comes to the solidarity, it was definitely necessary. You know what I'm saying? I had to come back to figure out why these attractions are attracting me. You know what I'm saying? Once you find that spirit and that power within yourself, you'll figure out why the women be around you and stuff like that. But when it comes to breakups, I mean, I had several in my life.
What's the worst one you had? You know what I'm saying? The one, not necessarily the one that got away, because you know we all have our situations now, but like the one that was the most dramatic, the hardest. Like, what did that teach you moving forward, in your opinion?
It taught me to just to love unconditionally, to love myself unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? Be kind to myself. For example, when you come to a breakup, you just don't be coming around and just fucking all these hoes because you're not having respect for your damn self. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So that was the big lesson for me, just finding love and respect for myself and respect for others.